welcome back to my channel. My name is Janet and I have lost over 100 pounds following the ketogenic diet. On my channel you will find a variety of things to help you on your weight loss journey, so I hope you consider hitting that red subscribe button. And if you're one of my returning subscribers, thank you so much for being here and welcome back. So since I made those chicken wings 3 different ways with 3 different sauces, I have been craving something once again with honey garlic. So if you haven't seen that video where I make those 3 different chicken wing sauces, I will be sure to link that video up in the cards for you to watch. They were absolutely amazing, and one of my favorites was the honey garlic. So I decided that I would make some honey garlic chicken thighs. Since I had some in my freezer, I defrosted it overnight in the fridge, and now I am ready to make it. So that is what I'm going to be making today, is going to be some honey garlic chicken thighs. So let's get into the video. I would like to thank today's sponsor, and today's sponsor is PlanKetogenic. You guys know I'm a huge fan of the subscriptions that give you meal plans. I think they are fantastic, and that is exactly what PlanKetogenic does. You just sign up, you actually do a quiz in order to figure out the foods that you don't like or you do like, and they will add that into your meal plan. It also lets you inform them of your activity level so they can figure out your macros for you. It is a customizable plan catered to you. Also, what I like is it does have a beginner's guide. So if you're brand new to keto, this is a great guide to research and to read in order to know what you're getting into and what exactly that you need to be doing well on the ketogenic diet. I also like that there is options in order to add a workout plan to your workout depending on your activity level, or you just don't know where to start as far as your activity. This gives you the option to add that to your plan, and they will customize and inform you of what workouts to do in order to help you on your weight loss journey. So the great thing about PlanKetogenic is it tells you exactly what you need to be eating. Once you fill out their quiz, they will in turn send you a meal plan that you need to be eating and an exercise plan. If you do sign up to add the activity plan, they will tell you exactly what you need to be eating, the amount that you need to be eating, what foods you need to be getting at the grocery store, and everything in order to help you with your weight loss journey while being on keto. This is a great plan in order to start if you're just starting out on the ketogenic lifestyle. And even if you are a long time follower and doing the ketogenic lifestyle and you're just kind of stumped on what things to eat, this gives you a great plan in order to have your ingredients, your recipes, and what you should be eating every day according to your macros. Another thing that I love about their website is they also include a macro calculator. How many of you kind of struggle to figure out what your macros are going to be? I get a lot of messages that are asking, what should my macro be? How did you figure out your macros? I figured it out from the macro calculator. So that is included as well in this website. So it is absolutely fantastic. Make sure that you go down in the description to check out their link, and make sure that you sign up today in order to hit your weight loss goals in the new year. So a huge thank you to PlanKetogenic for sponsoring this video. I will have all the information linked down below in my description for you to sign up today. All right, let's get into the recipe. I will also have this recipe linked down below in the description. It is going to be a low carb honey garlic chicken thighs. Now this recipe does use honey, and I am going to be using honey today because in my area I just cannot find a sugar-free honey. Also, as a substitution, I wanted to mention you can also use sugar-free maple syrup. That will also work in this recipe. If you are keeping it keto, then definitely that is an option for you, but I am going to be using the full-fledged honey in this recipe, so let's get started. All right, so for this recipe, I am going to be using a little bit of the coconut flour because it does call for regular flour. You can use any sort of flour that you feel comfortable with, or you can even omit that. You can probably also use really fine ground up pork rinds if you decide, but today I'm going to be using coconut flour. You will also need salt and pepper, and I'm going to be using Redmond's real salt. You guys know I'm a huge fan of Redmond's. I do have a link down in the description for a discount code as well. Then I am going to be needing some honey, and this is the honey that I'm going to be using. And it also calls for soy sauce, and I'm going to be using my liquid aminos. Liquid aminos are a great substitution while on keto for soy sauce. So if you're looking for them, they do sell these in grocery stores. It's usually in the health areas where I usually find mine. And then of course we need some fresh garlic. So the first thing that you will need to do is preheat your oven to 375. We will be baking these in the oven. Please feel free to use them and cook them any way that you want. You could probably also use an air fryer or your Instant Pot, but today I'm going to be using the oven. So I am going to start out by chopping my garlic. Now you can leave this till later on because this will be used with the sauce, but I just kind of want to do it and get it done out of the way. It's kind of one of those things that I don't enjoy doing. I used to have garlic mincer, like a hand one, but I have no idea what we did with that. I probably like gave it away because I never used it. But I absolutely love garlic. So you will need 4, I think these are called cloves, I believe, right? So we're gonna have 4, and what I like to do since I don't have my my mincer, is I just take one of them, I put my knife sideways and I smash it. And then that kind of breaks apart, and then you can get all of the outside off quite easily, and then you just end up chopping your garlic after that. Oh, it smells so good. Who likes garlic? I absolutely love it so much. All right, I am just going to finish taking these apart, and then I am going to mince all of the garlic up, and then we will get started on making our honey garlic chicken thighs. Next, we are going to be putting our coconut flour, or whatever sort of flour that you choose. I am going to just put it on a dish here, and then we are going to dredge our chicken thighs in the coconut flour. This is going to kind of give it a little bit of a nice crispy outside. Like I said, you can use any flour of your choice. Now I'm just going to smash these. I wash my hands. Just gonna get rid of, probably should have put this through a sifter. All right, I am going to grab some gloves. I'm gonna wash my hands, and then I'm gonna grab some gloves because I prefer using gloves when I'm dealing with, oh, there goes our oven. But I do prefer having gloves on, food safe gloves, when I'm working with chicken. That's just my preference, but you feel free, if you want to do it barehanded, feel free to do that. But I'm just going to wash my hands and then get some gloves. So I'm just going to kind of set up a little assembly here. I'm going to have my chicken thighs, then I'm going to drench them in my coconut flour, and then I'm going to put them in a glass pan that I lined with tin foil. It just makes it for easier cleanup. And then we will put them in the oven. So this part is going to be fairly easy. I love using chicken thighs. You definitely can probably do this with like drumsticks or chicken thighs that have the skin on as well too. I just have skinless ones and boneless ones. So that is what I'm using today. So what we're gonna do is just put it and coat everything in the flour. And then we are just gonna put it right in our baking dish. And you're just gonna wanna make sure that you do all of them, and then we will get ready to put it in our oven. All right, I think that is all that's going to fit in my little pan here. I do have one left over, but I probably will just cook this in the air fryer at a later time, and maybe have one of those with the honey garlic ones or something, but I'm just gonna leave that one out. I'm not gonna stuff full the container that I have here. All right, and then over top of that, we are just gonna put some salt and pepper. Probably should have put that with my flour, actually. That would have been a good idea to mix all of it. But we are just gonna put some salt and pepper on all of those, and then we are going to be making our honey garlic sauce. So we are just gonna set this to the side, and let's get started on our sauce. All right, we are going to first have 1/4 cup of honey. And like I said, if you can find unsweetened honey, then definitely use that. Or you can also use some of the no sugar maple syrup, but I am going to be using honey today. All right, so a 1/4 cup of honey is going in our bowl. Then we are going to add 2 tablespoons of soy sauce or else your liquid aminos. I have this handy 2 tablespoon spoon that I got off of Amazon. I believe it is linked below, but it is so handy to use. And then we are also going to add our garlic to that as well. All right, we're gonna give this a good stir. Then what we're gonna do is we are gonna pour our sauce over top of our chicken, and we're gonna wanna make sure that everything is has sauce on it. So we are going to flip these over to make sure that everything is nicely coated. All right, these are all nice and coated, and we are gonna put them in the oven covered for 30 minutes. All right, this is the final product out of the oven. I did put it on broil a little bit, like on high, just to get it kind of crispy on the outside. But I'm gonna let these cool and then we will give them a taste, but I'm really excited. It smells absolutely delicious. So we will taste test in the next clip. All right, I also wanted to mention to make sure that you check your chicken with a thermometer. I always check all of my meat with a meat thermometer actually. Then you can make sure that nothing is undercooked. So let's give this a taste. It smells so good. That is delicious, you guys. The taste tastes amazing. It's tender. The flavor is amazing and so easy to make. So I highly suggest that you make this recipe and give it a try. Even for your family, you can serve it with rice and broccoli on the side, and even for yourself, you can have it with a cauliflower mash and a vegetable on the side, and that's what I plan on doing with this because it still keeps it low carb. I know with the honey, it definitely adds carb, but for where I'm at right now, that works out perfectly. But please make sure that you make it according to your needs. So that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure that you give this video a like, and also make sure you're subscribed and have that notification bell on for my next video. Thanks for watching.